When it comes to writing the book, that is the starting point a lot of times because I don't think many people identify themselves as writers, authors. I didn't even necessarily until I wrote my book. And process that we have that really is finding the best thing, those stories in their practice, and then bringing it out through conversation. And then you work with a book coach. I work as a book coach. And so I get to be a part of that, asking great questions that help to draw out all the best ideas, the stories, the frameworks, the things that they do to help people the most. And then a professional writer as part of our team that brings those ideas together in a meaningful way that, like I said before, is the polished version of your voice. So when they read it, they're not thinking this is somebody else's ideas. It sounds exactly like them. There was a client that I live in St. Louis now, and that he lives near me over here, and I was his book coach, and he took the book afterwards and gave it to his mom to read. His name's Dan. And Dan's mom said, she read it and she's like, that sounds exactly like you. And I get this feedback all the time. And that's exactly what we're going for as part of the process. When it comes to podcasting, it's a lot of times I do hear that. There was a client that I was working with named Morgan, and she started off saying that she said, I'm the numbers person. She had co-authored a book, and she said, my co-author is the one with the stories. I'm the numbers person. I like to nerd out on the numbers. And I said, okay, let's get to work and we'll see. And what I found is that through talking to her, hearing the things that she said, with some shaping, with some guidance, those ideas really came out in the most meaningful and wonderful ways. She expressed such compassion and care for her clients and the way she and her team really worked with them. She said to wrap her arms around their entire financial situation, and you could just feel the care. She said that when clients left, they all got hugs. And the way she was expressing it, she was painting pictures in my mind that I could really see and feel. And so I knew that was going to be something great for podcasts because when people heard it, they'd feel it too. They would be drawn to that, attracted to it, and they would want their financial situation to have those arms wrapped around it as well. And so I think there's this identity shift that happens when you start to write a book, when you prepare to go on podcasts, that even if you didn't see yourself as that person before, very quickly it can transform where you now see yourself in a whole new light. And that new light can really draw people. It's attractive and it brings people towards your practice.